Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube tutorial channel MedLab Tech KP. In our previous class, we read about rapid test for fecal occult blood test and we do also the practically this test. Now today our topic is anticoagulants and different type of vial that use for the hematological test. Let's start. Overview. What is anticoagulants? Anticoagulants, commonly referred to as the blood thinners, that are the chemical substance that prevent or reduce the coagulation of the blood or the prolonging the clotting time. Some of them occur naturally in the blood-eating animals such as leech and mosquitoes, where they help keep the white area unclotted for long enough for that animal to obtain some blood for nutrition. A number of different anticoagulants are present and it is used various hematological purpose that inhibits the blood and or plasma from the clotting that ensure that the non-significantly changed in morphologically for this analytical process. Those anticoagulants occurs by binding with calcium ions, those are EDTA citrates, or by inhibiting the prothrombin or thrombin activities, those are the heparins, hirudins, etc. The following solid or liquid anticoagulants are mixed with blood immediately after the sample collection. Those anticoagulants are EDTA, Trisodium citrate, oxalate, sodium fluoride, heparin, hirudin. Next, in this left side picture, there those tubes are does not contain the anticoagulant. Thus, the coagulating factors are easily coagulate the blood, and coagulation does not hampered. But in the right side, this there is anticoagulant is present in the tube. Thus, that the calcium ion can hampered by EDTA, trisodium citrate, oxalates, anticoagulants and blood coagulation hampered. On the other hand, the fibrine thrombin by activity diminished by the heparin, hirudin. In this way, anticoagulation can happen. Next, there is the different type of vial of the blood collection are present, and those different color top is indicate different type of taste of hematological. And here from the right side at below, the gray top for glucose taste, then the red dot or clot vial for the coagulated taste, in the green top for heparin vial, the sky blue color is for prothrombin time from the left side at the base. There is the black vial for the ESR vial, then lavender or purple color EDT vial, then orange or light yellow color, this is the gel coagulating vial, then the red vial for clotting activator vial. Later we discuss more details at the end of the video. At first we read about the anticoagulants and their properties. First, EDTA, salt of ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid. Those are the dipotassium, tripotassium or disodium salts are used, especially suitable for the routine hematological work. Act by chelating effect on calcium molecule and prevents the extrinsic and intrinsic pathway of the blood coagulation process. Then according to the WHO, concentration of EDTA potassium dipotassium EDTA salt is 1.5 to 2.2 mg per ml of blood. Alternatively, tripotassium salt accepted, but trisodium salt is not accepted due to the high pH concentration. Number 4. Dipotassium salt of the EDTA is more acceptable than tripotassium salt due to the high solubility, that is the 1650 gram per liter. Number 5. Tripotassium salt affect both red cell and leukocyte, causes the shrinkage and degenerate in change in the cell that result in the 2 to 3% decreasing of PCV value within 4 hours and increase in MCV value, and but negligible change in dipotassium salt of EDTA. Thus, potassium dipotassium salt is more preferable than tripotassium salt. Excess use of EDTA, that is the more than 2 mg per ml of blood, causes the decreasing in the PCV value, increasing in MCV and MCHC value, and platelet count elevated due to the swelling up, and platelet get fragmented and fragment also counted, thus platelet value become high. This is the lavender or purple color vial or EDTA vial. Here dipotassium or tripotassium EDTA is used for anticoagulants, used for whole blood hematology testing, immunologically testing, and the blood donor screening. Next, the sodium fluoride vial or sugar vial. It is used as an anticoagulant for blood sugar level determination. Concentration of the 30 mg powder per 5 ml blood are used. It forms the calcium fluoride with the calcium ion in the blood, but also prevents the glycolysis by blocking enolase enzyme activities in the red cell. At delayed, the thymol preservative are added with the sodium fluoride. Here, the sodium oxalate used as a anticoagulant, and the sodium fluoride act as a antiglycolized agent. Next, trisodium citrate. Sodium are replaced by the calcium ion in the blood and prevents the coagulation process. 3.8% aqueous solution of the trisodium citrate are used for the anticoagulants for ESR and coagulation test for the different ratio. For ESR, 3.8% of aqueous solution is added in respect of 4 volume venous blood. For prothrombin time, 9 volume of the blood are added with 3.2% sodium citrate. Here two types of vial is shown in the slide. At the left side is the blacktop vial. It is ESR vial, contain 3.8% buffered sodium citrate for Western gum sedimentation rate determination or ESR determination. At the right is the blue top vial, is for prothrombin vial. Coagulation tubes contain the 3.2% buffered sodium citrate solution suitable for examination of coagulation parameters, the PTOT, etc. Next come oxalate. It is the potassium, sodium, ammonium salt of oxalates that act as a chilling agent and remove the calcium ion from the blood and prevents the coagulation of blood. It is generally used as a hemoglobin estimation and total cell count, hematocrit value, etc. Double oxalates after altered the morphology of the WBC and RBC. The smear should not be unstable for morphological study. Here the grade of TUV is used for here the anticoagulant potassium oxalate that binds with calcium and prevents the anticoagulants. Next come heparin. It is the most costly vial. Lithium or sodium salt of heparin used as a powder or liquid from in concentration 10 to 12 international unit per ml of blood, act by inhibiting the thromboplastin formation, and secondly antithrombin, that is the inhibiting the action of the thrombin on fibrinogen, does not alter the size of the RBC and minimum change of lysis of the blood cell, and best coagulant for osmotic fragility test and suitable for immunophenotyping test, and it is the also used in the AVG test, arterial blood gas test, because it is a neutral agent that does not change in the pH of the blood, so it is the most suitable for arterial blood gas test, but it is the high expensive and unsatisfactory for the blood films due to give a faint blue coloration to the background of the slide, and not suitable for the blood counts including platelets leukocyte clamping. At the blue top vial for the heparin, the interior of the tube wall is coated with the sodium or lithium heparin. The anticoagulant heparin activates the antithrombin, thus blocking the coagulation cascade and producing a whole blood, suitable for plasma determination in. Lithium ion is suitable more than the sodium ion. Next is the Clot vial or Clot activator vial is shown in the picture. No added preservative, but silica is the added or some ions is added for faster clotting in Clot activator vial. Both color is the red. Next come with the gel coated activator vial. Here tubes coated with the micronized silica that causes the blood to clot rapidly, and a gel is added to separate the blood cell from serum. No centrifugation is needed in the gel clotted activator vial. It is very easy to use. Next is the quick recap for all blood clotting while in laboratory. At first, the plain tube, here no activator or no anticoagulant is added, and simply blood can coagulated. Then serum tube, where clotted activator is present, that is the silica or various type of ions that influence the clotting. Then SG tubes, here gel clot activator present. Then the EDTA tube or purple color tube, those EDTA salt of disodium or salt of dipotassium on tripotassium salt of EDTA is present as anticoagulant. Then the green vial or heparin tube, here heparin sodium or lithium of heparin is present as anticoagulant. Then glucose tube, where potassium oxalate or sodium fluoride is present. Then black top vial is the ESA tube, sodium citrate present for ESA determination. Here 4 volume blood is added to 1 volume of sodium citrate. Then blue or sky blue color for PT tube, it is sodium citrate is present as anticoagulant, 1:9 ratio. Okay guys, this is all about your anticoagulants and the various type of vials that use in the hematological test in the laboratory routinely. I hope you really understand our videos, and so please subscribe our tutorial channel MedLabTech KP and like, and please share our videos. Okay guys, thank you, bye bye.